sort of a puzzle.
I super wasn't recording the last like 5 minutes, but good thing nothing happened.
Yeah.
Sort of
Yeah, this is sort of a puzzle, sort of a combat scenario. Mix in between. Because you guys have gotten through Lair 1, which is you'll see monsters populate the field at the beginning. Now, you guys get to deal with that, plus one more thing, which is the lightning in a bottle. We're going through layers here.
Like an onion.
So yeah, be ready to figure out how to catch, destroy, etc. lightning in a bottle. I will tell you, it's not so easy as magic missile across across the circuit. No, it's not that easy.
Shucks.
I've thought of it. Trust me, I thought of it.
Real quick, this circle in the center, is that just an empty area or is that walls?
You can't. No, it's like so imagine like it's like a solid thing.
Right. Basically,
Like,
we're in a
like-
donut of emptiness.
You're in a donut.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the middle isn't an empty hole; it's a filled donut.
Yeah, it's like a filled.
It's
It's a donut with a donut hole crammed in the. As some person tries to bastardize and Frankenstein a whole donut together again. Yeah.
Who's gonna fall
Yeah.
in the pit?
I mean, if you guys want to fall down and stuff, you know,
Cannonballs.
Say it.
bitches.
it'd be pretty funny.
It's a once in
Yeah.
a lifetime experience. The greatest trip you'll ever have. Some say it's to die for. Anyways,
To undie for them, I like it. That was a pretty good map here. They're here.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to keep it accurate.
Yeah. I think they did a pretty good job.
Okay.
So, speaking about next time on Dragon Ball,
I thought you were gonna hit us with a duel.
it's a mix. It's a mix of both. But yeah, speaking of next time on Dragon Ball, feels I guess it's a bit more applicable because you guys are fighting zombies and stuff right now. Next week, scheduling. Let's talk about it. Oh, we're all here.
I think everything should be fine for me next week.
I'm
Awesome.
afraid I'm going to be working again. But
I'm always happy to have a late start.
yeah. Yes, I won't be getting home till about 8:10. So, well, no, that's when I get off the train. I won't be getting in on the computer anyway until about 8:30.
I
So-
work until 11 my time.
When do we start on your time?
Usually normal starting time is 8.
Oof.
That's a bit.
Oof. That is indeed a bit.
See, it's 3 hours after starting time normal.
So if we have a late start, it'll be 2 hours out.
I'm down for that. That's fine with me.
It's just like a hyper late start session.
Or we have the
Um,
three amigos try and not get killed by a bottle lightning.
I mean, that's a... Because, well, I guess I can ask now. Obviously, I haven't had, like, a week's time to plan. But, at initial glance, Fred, does Tandem have any ideas on the matter?
Yes. Which way is the bottle rotating?
Clockwise.
Okay, so he would. Is there an exit here?
I will say, even though you guys haven't seen it yet, where's freehand? There is another passageway on the other side, but also I will tell you for free, it is similarly each color electrically portable.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tango. I'm trying to untangle the wires and you're retangling them, buddy. Ah. Yeah. So yeah. So two entry exit ways. That being said, they're both similarly magically barriered in the sense of lightning.
And the four corners.
The four corners are alcoves, which basically it can't hold all of you. I think it'll probably hold 3 of you. But the catch is that if you are in that area when the lightning bottle comes round, you take half the damage it would deal.
Ooh.
Why does it gotta deal damage? Why can't it be emotional support?
Also, it there's a reason it rotates in 6, like goes full circle in 6 seconds. It will move in accordance to what like the turn order. So every time one person's turn happens, it will progress forward in the circuit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Sadra's turn happens, it moves forward 10 feet. When Minius' turn happens immediately after that, it moves forward 10 feet. So in technicality, like you guys can always be sort of outrunning it, but in also a way like it's always going to catch up. Yeah. So you guys could just delay the inevitable. If you go in the alcoves again, you take half damage.
And how high is it into the ceiling?
20 feet.
Okay.
I finally untangled the water. Thank God. Whew. How's it work out? Put the shit away.
Yeah, he has an idea.
Okay.
It's mainly for scouting purposes. He would pocket dimension Uwila and summon her back in. Sorry, Garth.
Ah.
No.
And then he would have Uwila dash around, flying, outpacing the bottle if possible.
That bird's gonna get deep fried.
To scout out what the layout of the room is, to see if there are any switches, any conductive points like the orbs in the previous room, any sort of indication of how to shut off the electricity of the bars of the portcullis, and also to get a good look at what the portcullis situation is.
Okay.
And if the bottle looks like it's going to catch up, he would dismiss her and then summon her again and repeat, if possible.
Okay. I would say I will tell you for free now, so I just can think on it more. The other portcullis on the other side is guarded the same way as yours. So there's not a circuit. I guess it is a circuit on the other side, made of crystal orbs. I'm gonna turn off the spooky music now.
And the hole in the middle, the circuit, is that like a...
That's walls.
Yeah, this is all walled.
We are in inverted donuts.
Yeah, I guess you could.
So there's no visual across.
No. Let's see, jazz music. Charming Winter. Ooh, I'm okay with that. Charming Winter, give me that. Yeah.
Very smooth.
Super smooth.
Yetter.
And of course, Tandem isn't the only one in on that. You guys are free to think of stuff right now, too. If you so desire. Or you guys could be like, I'll leave that for...
I'll just give it time.
Yeah.
Definitely not because I'm looking at comics right now.
Ah, yeah, totally. Yeah.
I know. Definitely not because I'm looking at my rota.
I imagine it's a similar situation to previous. Whatever. I'll just wait till next session when we have more information.
Yeah.
Next session when we start,
something.
what, like 3 hours late?
Hmm.
Well, I'm wondering, like, if you guys want to do the circuit ahead of time, and then when Fred hops in, you guys can just do the boss.
I think we could probably get the circuit thing figured out in the time span it takes him to get here. And then by that
2
time
hours.
it'll be like, what, 3 o'clock our time? So we'd still have like 3 hours left?
Basically, something like along those lines.
Okay, so 3 hours for the boss fight. We should be able to get him done in that time.
Yeah, but I won't be
it'd
here
probably
until
be a
about...
crunch.
Yeah. I won't be here till about 8:30 though, so that's like, what, an hour and a half?
Well, the thing is, like, Fred wouldn't be around for at least 3 hours.
Yeah.
So if we delay by an hour, whatever, like we still have like this hour gapage in between that you guys could do the circuit.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Basically, Fred, if you have any ideas, lead to like think about any ideas or inquiries about the circuit. Just ask them to me, and I'll answer them. And then on the day of, I'll just repost all the information you've gathered as Tandem outside of game, and then that way, like they have more and stuff going.
Gotcha.
And then hopefully, when you get here next session, everyone will be alive and not fried crisp by lightning. Yep,
Quick
I
actually,
see it happening.
See if Amenius did like the
We tried to
web
catch
across
lightning in the
thing.
bottle. It went horribly wrong.
No, we actually like just tried to like get the web stuck in the web, the bottle stuck in the web. Would that?
It would incinerate the web immediately.
Oh yeah, because it would just catch it on fire.
There's
Never
one
mind.
super easy solution I could tell you guys, but I'm not going to.
Can I resilient sphere?
God damn it, that was the easy solution. No.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
you
know what
can.
our first turn
Yeah,
is.
you can resilient sphere, but the thing is, I don't think resilient sphere doesn't like only lasts like so long.
That's like a minute, doesn't it?
Sphere.
That's like 10 rounds.
Concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah, that's...
So imagine trying to zorb down the mountainside and then your minute wears off and you just go.
Fuck!
I'll put it to you like this: if you guys activate the boss fight and the lightning in the ball is still active, the like double deadly encounter I made for you will become like quadruple because they'll just keep yeeting you into the light because it doesn't affect them.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So like I
So-
advise you that to solve the lightning in a bottle, but the resilience sphere is like a really quick workaround if you're willing to spend a 4th level spell slot. It's a workaround for you guys to just interact with it, and like sort of figure out, like, tinker it down. Or you guys could just beat it on your own wits. It has an AC, it has a high AC, and you guys can't just simply destroy it. The catch is, of course, hitting it. And before you go magic missile it, it does have the shield spell active on the bottle, so you can't magic missile.
Well, Varric uses help action. Sandra, fan the hammer, Deadeye.
You guys could eventually just shoot it down. That is a potentiality. But keep in mind, it moves every turn, so it might not always be within line of sight when it comes to your turn.
Good point.
Can't go
It's
attacking.
something to consider. We break bottle. Oh shit, that's probably
Yeah.
big explosion. I don't know why I'm saying Russian.
Like a proper Nevros.
Aren't they Celtic?
The design behind them is, but they are Russian, Latin, and the like, so. Why do you think Pavel had the Russian accent?
I am Bevel.
Pavel had a Russian accent because he was a Nevros. Nevros half-orc.
He lost all his markings. Don't question it.
His dad was weird.
Yeah.
And by weird, I mean he went against the tribe, so
So fuck your bloodline.
he redeemed it.
Yay.
But yeah, that's what would be the circuit. And I was so happy to think of the term circuit. I was like, isn't there a term for
Electricity
For
moving
this-
in this pattern.
moving in a pattern? And I was like, yeah, there
Shut
is.
up,
What's
Alexa.
it called? And I was like, what's it called? What is it? It's like, it's called a circuit. I'm like,
Boom.
and a circuit is also like a term for like a race that goes in like a circle. So I was like, a circle. Proud of that.
Alright.
Did you know I
I
can
want to show you guys something.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to see my Monster Hunter Aminius?
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yes.
How
yes,
did
I
you
do.
make that nerd? What weapons do you use?
Oh, so here's that as
I
well.
use switch axe.
Hell
Yo,
yeah, boy.
yo, switch axe.
That's a chainsaw. I seen it. I can go back to switch axe. It's a good go-to.
It's a good weapon.
Yeah, it can just fuck shit up. And just don't worry about everyone else in like a 3-mile radius that you're definitely gonna hit.
Oh damn! Did it not save my screenshot?
Mm.
Oh, here we go. Got it.
I was debating buying that game, and then I remembered that I should probably get my car fixed up before I buy more video games that I'm probably
which
gonna
game?
play.
This is when I
Monster
wish we
Hunter.
had the spell Wall of Stone or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh well.
it either goes straight through it, or God bless it. Hey, I landed on the correct side. so
It'd be
not bad.
funny if Wise, you finished your spell inscription for this exact thing, because then you could just teleport it somewhere else.
I
Like,
know.
I think that's how Dimension Door works.
What we
I think
do,
I can.
what
I think I can. Like I was reading it the other day. Pretty sure.
what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go
We wait
back
2
to the
hours.
other room. We're just gonna take a
Yeah,
long
yeah.
rest. Exactly.
We just wait. We just wait the other
Just
people
take like a
to
6-hour
take me
nap.
to.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Right now it says you teleport yourself. You can bring any objects along. You can also bring one willing creature of your size or.
Yeah, yeets.
I mean, it's not technically a creature, right?
Could I yeet it
is
with
it?
catapult?
That's a
Like attack it?
question.
No, yeet the actual bottle.
Oh, you eat the bottle.
Oh.
I mean, you'd have to
Jump
get
up,
into.
grab the thing and chuck it.
Like throw it into.
If
the wall
you,
sort of thing.
you could, I would allow it. It's just that it would damage you the whole way in.
Let's have a look at this.
It would damage you the whole way in, is the thing.
Just catapult it into the nearest wall.
So an object within 60 feet, and I can yeet it up to 90 feet. So I could technically
That is
yeet
a
it straight into
huge
the
ass
ceiling
sword.
or the
You
ground.
could, yeah. The catch is you have to actually get to it. You have to actually grab it.
No, I can. It's a range spell.
Oh wait, what the fuck?
It's a 60 foot. I point to an object within 60 feet, and it goes.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm trying
So
to think
you-
on this now, because there is a thing in the bottle. It's not. It looks like lightning in a bottle. It's not actually like. It looks like
It's a
It's a
lightning
soul.
genie.
it's a soul. It's a person's soul
Oh,
in the
makes
bottle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so more undead shit. So like,
That might be cool.
I like the thing is like I don't know because like if you throw the bottle, the thing's trapped in it. So I'm trying to think now. It has 5 hit points in the sense that if it gets hit 5 times, it goes away. So I guess that would count for one of them.
I think we can manage to take this thing down.
Okay. The catch is the less health it has, the more. So be warned.
Gotcha.
So
So
when you go
progressively
at it,
becomes
you go
harder.
at it fast. You go at it fast and don't let it hit you afterwards.
Well, technically, you could argue that the bottle is being worn.
I
Ooh,
guess.
Wearing. Worn
I
by
guess
what?
I could
The
cut-
soul?
Which
guess.
means that catapult wouldn't work.
I think what would happen is if you wanted to on it, I would just have it make like a. God, it's a
Charisma?
incorporeal things don't. Incorporeal things. Hold on, I need to, let me open up the monster menu. Incorporeal things like have like certain stats like that are just bad. I'm not sure if strength is one of them. And I know it doesn't have a fucking physical form, but the thing is they fucking still slap your fucking cheeks in. Okay, they don't have strength, but they do have con. Because they're undead. Maybe something along those lines. Maybe it would make a con save versus your DC or something like that.
You can make the argument of charisma because that's probably how it's magically projecting itself around.
Well, the thing is, the charisma wouldn't prevent the bottle from getting. It
Oh,
just
good
sort of
point.
is there. If it was targeting specifically the thing inside the ball, I'd be like, okay, yeah, charisma. But it's not targeting that. It's targeting the magic jar that's holding it. Which is a phrase that sounds so funny. The magic jar.
Holding a soul.
It's like genies from Witcher.
Okay. I'm gonna go head to bed now.
Bye.
Alright.
Don't have
Good
your soul
night.
shoved in a bottle.
I'll try
Or
my
do.
best. I'm quite happy with my soul not being in a bottle, but
Yeah, that's so fun. Think of all the lightning cards you would get.
But you're forever
yeah.
stuck spinning in a circle.
Wait, before you go, hold on.
Hmm?
Where is it? Yeah, that could be you.
That could be me.
That could be you if you lost your soul and put it in a box. That could be you. Shoot out lightning everywhere. Think about it.
Just
Sounds like
just
an
hope to
even
God she's
trait
not
to me.
claustrophobic.
Sleep on it. Sleep on it.
Sleep on it. Yeah. Okay. I will do.
You got
I'll-
a week to change your mind.
Yeah. You'll come back and I'll just be like, you know what, guys, we're just gonna swap bottles. It's fine.
I brought my own bottle and everything. Dumps out the booze.
Yeah.
The soul in the bottle swaps put like souls of Y. So now there's some random person in Y.
Yeah. Just like, what the fuck?
Took my bottle.
I know.
What if
I
they
don't
My
like
fault.
this
Yeah, they just
exchange.
like really like the bottle. Like, oh man.
Yeah. This is not a fair exchange. Infinite bottle for squishy body.
I
Alright.
mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, interesting.
Hmm.
Do we have a dispel magic?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
I think O does typically.
But
No,
he's
that's
not
okay.
here. You can't say
Oh.
that.
Paladins
No,
don't
it's
have
counter spell I've got, no.
It's detect.
Oh. Oh, psh.
It took thoughts.
No.
You're surrounded by them.
Okay,
Well,
I'm
mostly
going to bed.
Abigail.
Good night.
Night.
That's not a thought. If anything, it's like she's pretty loyal to Varric to the point where she scares him.
Because
Exceptionally envious.
if Aminius has dispel magic,
I don't think he does, does he?
I don't.
Well,
oh, okay, damn it.
Were you just gonna say dispel the soul?
That could theoretically have removed the shield spell.
Mm. Too bad. What a shame. Sandra's suddenly magician and only knows one spell. Dispel magic.
you dispel magic by killing the mage. Easy.
Boom, Beata. I have the ultimate counterspell. It's called Gun.
Phew.
Unlimited casting. Why do I keep going to Russian accent?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Can we invent the AK-47? Because then I would do
No.
a Russian accent constantly. How would you even try to do that?
You could just grab a sniper rifle. The Russians had great snipers.
Oh yeah, the Dragunov, yeah.
Best sniper in the world is Polish.
Fuck, we should have brought barrels.
Barrels. Why?
Because wood does not conduct electricity.
You have a
Yeah, but you have the pole. I mean, it could ignite though.
Yeah, but
from
we
lighting
can't
it.
put a jar in a pole.
No, I was thinking of putting a barrel over us and then, you know,
It's like that one
Cartoony.
mission
It's like
from
look at the
Wind
Metal
Waker.
Gear.
yeah.
No. There's specifically in Wind Waker. There's a bit with a barrel.
Oh my!
To put the barrel over yourself and you sort of slowly move your way through.
So what you do is you get a metal net, and then you use that as a dampening field around you, like Monster Hunter.
Ow.
If we are attempting to shoot it down, Tandem would do his
Longbow.
longbow
All
with his
reliable.
+1 arrows and do the extra attack. He gets to shoot 2 arrows.
I think in that engagement, then it really matters where the turn order starts.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it starts its turn at the other side of the circuit that is you guys, then by the time it gets to you guys, like the people that have ranged weapons, be like go like that might not go yet. Well, I guess you could just delay. Well, no, you can only delay increase.
Hold an action, I guess. If
Oh yeah, you could hold
camp
an action.
out-
Yeah, that would.
Camp out in a nook. You just tank out to see how much of a damage you're willing to suffer through.
It really depends on how fast you guys are trying to get rid of it, keeping in mind that monsters will be spawning
Ah, bless it.
all the while. Yeah, I told you this is the second layer. So you guys went through the first layer. Now, in order the second layer is the first layer
Oh.
plus another.
Layer,
Yeah.
not layer.
Yeah, layer as in onion. That's the joke I was making.
No, I thought you were saying layer like a dragon's lair.
I mean, it is
L-A-I-R.
that, but nah, it's layer with a Y.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so like it will be a matter of having creatures show up at the beginning of the turn, and again, if you hold out in one spot, like the entire area in there has a bunch of skulls. So imagine eventually when you have like 9 skulls right next to each other shooting you guys like a firing line. So that like could be what happens. You guys just stay still because they'll just constantly be reactivating. And then all the while, these suicide zombies and one really big mean motherfucker that you guys haven't seen yet, and he's gonna show up here to go along with the bit.
I'm just curious, why is there a pit?
Why indeed? You'll just have to look into it.
That's where everything comes from. Boom.
You're sort of right. It's a corpse pit.
Oh, hell yeah.
The guy making these has to store them fucking somewhere. He's not gonna put them under his bed like a fucking tooth fairy.
No, he's a paranoid guy that doesn't trust the banks and just shoves them all under his bed.
It's like that guy in Cuphead.
I don't know who you're referencing because I never really looked into that game that much.
There's a guy in the beginning of the game who's literally a giant coin. And then he's like, "Oh, I ain't putting my money in the banks. The devil probably owns that too.
I mean, he probably.
I'm just gonna stash them around the place. And if some guy finds random coins, then good for him. Hurrah!" And then you're the guy that finds random coins in the edges of the map because that's where he stashed them. But that's him saying like he's okay with it.
He's accepting of the loss of money.
Probably only like 10 coins.
My question is,
Yeah.
I want to go get food.
That's a good question.
That was a nice sneaking Nevi in there.
It's the first thing I thought of.
Yeah.
It's good.
It was either
You're
she
right.
somehow took down like an ancient dragon herself, or since she's like 2 steps away from our group. Not even 2 steps. Because her dad and Danny have some history, if I remember correctly. So it's like a step away from our group.
Noah's family in general.
Yeah.
They were both young at the same time.
Right.
And they're both from Sofal. So Noah probably knows Asher on a pretty friendly basis. She probably remembers him as like that weird kid that always went out of the woods.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing 300 years later? I get why you were doing that.
You go in the woods. I'm literally the woods that you're going into right now because my neck of the woods. You know, it all makes sense.
Not in that way. Chenry would get jealous.
Like Danny want to throw that at your face.
Yeah, honestly though.
So yeah. I mean, Lucy's she like of all the people in the like re-meet your characters, like Lucy's probably like again the closest
best
one.
bet.
Like like hop, skip, and a jump.
Not even.
Yeah, just a hop. She probably grew up.
Christ.
Lucy probably grew up meeting Anella and Danny and Cheddar.
Yeah. That's what I was kind of trying to push for in a couple sessions ago when Sandra asked, "Hey, who trained you?"
Does the
Well, you asked the wrong
model
question.
seem to
Chedamir
be-
didn't like. She doesn't need Chedamir to train her. She has her dad,
Yeah.
who's like advanced Chedamir because he's 200 years older.
Crash, does the bottle seem to be rotating in a fixed path?
Wait a minute. Oh, like
Like it's going
Like,
the
just-
same route every time.
yeah, it's going the same route every time.
Is there variability in like height, or
Like
is
sometimes
it...
It's pretty. I think the most variability to it would be like just a few inches, so not too much. Other than that, it's just.
So if we were to stick a big fat metal rod or something in its path, would it crash into it or would it avoid it?
It'd probably bounce off it. Like it'd probably just keep going. It either break. It probably would either break the path, the pole in its way, if the pole was like so securely mounted, or it would just roll off of it.
That is.
I guess literally roll off of it because it's a freaking enchanted jar with a shield spell. Like what are you expecting?
Makes sense.
I'm not surprised. It's just
I too preserve my jams in a shield enchanted jar. Make sure I'm getting through the Great Depression this time.
Did you not make it through the first time? Are you a ghost already? Do
I
you
had
need
to
the
eat
jams?
children.
Okay. We don't talk about those times.
So many orphans. So many orphans out of the door.
Oh no.
Funny,
Okay,
Alistor
idea.
is the name in inspiration for Alistine for your guys' campaign. So it was really weird that we got there. There you go.
A friend of mine's brother is named Alistair.
Hey.
Lit.
And then the real homie from Dragon Age Origins is Alistair.
Who's Alicine in this campaign again?
Alistin. She's the lightning monk.
Right.
The one that Roshan talked to. And boy howdy, would she be handy right now. She's kicking down doors of this place like fuck your lightning.
Booyah!
I'm immune to it.
And also be able to take out all of the skeletons in like a turn. Flurry of blows, flurry of blows, flurry of blows.
Well, you can only fireball once.
Flurry of blows.
So that's a bonus action.
Pop, pop.
Then you get the polearm mastery. Use a polearm. You actually get like a. Oh wait, no, there's no point to that because it's a bonus action. Never mind, I'll shut up.
Yeah, all one hit.
Good old minion system.
I think it went pretty well.
There was a threat still, but
Where's the rubber boots and the raincoat
it
when you
definitely.
need it?
Yeah, I'll give you this. It definitely felt like more of like a learning the environment and the creatures are going to face that are stronger situation. So good job. It was definitely a good tutorial.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what game that's what made me think of for some
You guys got through the circuit puzzle pretty quickly.
reason. Yeah,
Which is why I was telling Rebecca, like, it could take you guys like 20 minutes. Like, it's
it's
not. It wasn't meant to be a complicated puzzle. I was thinking about it before I clocked into work yesterday. I had like 2 hours just free, 30 minutes of which I was spent eating. But
Hold on.
while I was eating, I was thinking about, I was like, what could be a good puzzle? I was like, oh, it could be this like awesome like lightning current puzzle where you guys gotta do like some math and like get exactly the right current. Or I was like, oh, it could be like a weight puzzle and like you had to get a number of corpses to like stand on a pedestal or something, and then you guys had to drag corpses out from before, which was another answer. You guys could just grab some corpses from the previous room.
Oh yeah, that's right, because they weren't.
Yeah.
You deleted them from the board, but they weren't like gone.
I did delete them. This is true,
Yeah.
but that's mostly because it'd be too much fucking clutter otherwise.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was getting very confused very quickly.
Yeah, but so that was the solution. You guys also got the correct thing of using metallic things. You guys could have also like all used yourselves, which was like the brute force solution. It just would have hurt
Take
like
damage.
a minimum 2 of you, maximum of 4. Because if you did all 4 circuits, the door would just open by itself.
But Tandem started, and Sandra was just like, "Stop that! No."
And that's sort of the bit for the place. Like, in order to open the door, otherwise the zombies and skeletons just had to get step 4 of them and just hold hands essentially, and it wouldn't affect them because they're immune to it.
My lord.
Yeah, so it just would nothing would happen to them. The door would just open normally because they're immune. But yeah, happy I didn't go super complicated.
Thinking a bit about this, is there anything notable in the alcoves?
In the alcoves, not tremendously. No, they don't have like a higher ceiling or anything. Like the most like notorious thing about them would just be spotting things or getting spotted by spawning creatures and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's just the depth of them allows you to resist, like, just have the lightning go that much farther and not hurt as much. Which is how lightning works in real life. You know, it goes the path of least resistance.
Yeah. So.
Which happens to be your torso.
Maybe.
I'm thinking about something.
Yeah, we have a week, so you don't gotta like craft it all together right now. Yeah.
Would it be possible to discover where the connective nodes, so to speak, that we saw in the similar, and if there are anything similar in the circuit as in the previous room?
They're on the other side, aren't they?
Wait, so what you ask? I lost you. Or you lost me.
Connective nodes in the circuits, like in the previous room.
Oh, so is there anything in this room that is similar to what the prior room had? No. It is just the bottle. And there will be one big motherfucker that you guys will have to deal with. Which you might consider that as a node.
Yeah. I would want to try and figure out information on the door with the portcullis and the lightning, because that seems to be the bottleneck.
God damn it.
Puns, they're not for. And you are Picasso.
You guys have to fight a really big zombie in a bit.
Is he an amalgamation?
I mean, of sorts.
What about his
He's big enough to offer half coverage to small.
That's fun.
I mean, you can't kill him.
Oh hell yeah! We're just gonna die.
As long as there's one living undead. As long as there's one additional undead creature on the field, he cannot die. That bottle counts as one.
Right, so we have to eliminate it in some way.
The thing is, I think he only has like a 20-foot movement. So I'm pretty sure you can outrun him. That is until you get to the pit!
Oh no! It takes one action jump.
Potentiality would be to have someone with teleport capability jump through the portcullis if possible and taunt the big nasty dude and have him punch it down.
Yeah, that could work.
So when do we come across the Crypt Keeper?
Oh, the boss?
Yeah.
He has a name, thank you very much.
I mean more like the guy that made this place originally. And came up with all this crazy crap.
I believe that would be Crash Down.
Yeah. Hi, nice to meet you.
We've been playing for
I'll put it to you like this. The undead creatures were not built into the design of this place.
Makes sense.
It's more over that someone with undead making capabilities took over the place.
Nifty. I'm going to turn him into Swiss cheese.
That or he fucking slaps your freaking face off.
Just collapses so hard.
He might. In all honesty, like, I thought I was afraid for the last creature, and now I'm, like, genuinely afraid for this. Because there's not just him, there's another guy. And,
last guy did kind of fuck us up.
I'll put it to you like this. I'm hoping Lucio doesn't get stun locked into Oblivion this time, because she could just drop a 150-point health pool heal upon all of you. Like, she still has that. We should finish out the Ranger stuff. Or not the Ranger, the Horizon Walker. I actually got a buff Horizon Walker, because my real life player pointed out that like it's a bit. Well, I mean, in the beginning it's a bit useless, but it's still a fair point. Like it's a bit useless if you're a ranged Horizon Walker.
Yeah, the teleporting thing.
Because you'll never teleport through a target. So I was like, that's a fair point. Which is exactly what he is. He's a ranged Horizon. So I'm like, that's a fair point. So I'm basically gonna give it an additional ability. So it's like a bonus action to do this or this. So bonus action to teleport or bonus action to shoot like a magically charged arrow. And then it's sort of like the double tap rounds you have right now, except it doesn't have like increased damage or anything like that. It's more of that you shoot a target and then they'll get double impacted by the actual arrow and then some sort of like magical soul version of it.
You could also have a conditional if wielding X weapon or Y weapon does Z or whatever.
That's true. I haven't thought about it too much. I just wanted to like get some foundation as to like an alternate way to get to the same core mechanic of the attack, the additional damage on the attack.
Shoot, I just recorded that 40 minutes.